everybody, thanks for coming to the CEO Pathway channel and to my first video on a series about ENTRE Institute. Before I start talking about ENTRE, I would like to talk a little bit about myself. My name is Chris Rocha, and for the past 10 years I tried desperately to make money online. So the way I approached this, and I'm being completely honest here, the way I approached was I bought every product, every training, every software, every gizmo available out there that was promising that I would be able to make money online, work from home, retire early, and live the life. And after trying for many years, the only thing that happened was I lost a lot of money and a lot of time. So I really fell miserably. And after many years, I decided that, okay, this is not for me. I got tired of all the promises, and I promised myself that I would not try again. And that's what I was doing. I went back to my 9-to-5 job, and I said, okay, that's it. Maybe making money online is for someone else, but it's definitely not for me because I tried so hard and I was just not able to do it. But one day I was on Facebook, and an ad came on my screen about ENTRE Institute. I had never heard about ENTRE Institute, and I had never heard about Jeff Lerner. So I honestly got a little bit curious about it, and before I continued listening to the ad, I actually went to Google and I Googled Jeff Lerner. And I learned a little bit about him, and I just really wanted to see if he was legit or not before I even finished listening to his ad, because I was just so done with spending money and wasting my time with these promises that I said, okay, let me see what this guy has to say. And then I broke my promise. I actually joined ENTRE Institute several months ago, and I'll be honest with you, I'm very happy that I broke that promise, because ENTRE Institute is different than anything else I tried in the past. Before I start talking about ENTRE itself, I'll tell you a little bit about Jeff. So Jeff is a 2-time 8-figure CEO founder. He's an entrepreneur, a speaker, a writer, a musician, an investor, influencer, very creative man, very successful and accomplished. He is originally from Houston, Texas, but he currently lives with his family in Utah. And one of the things that really caught my attention about Jeff was that he had started his online journey at about the same time that I started. But the difference between us is that I failed and he succeeded. So I believe that in life we have to learn from the ones that know more than we do. And definitely Jeff Lerner knows much more than I do. So I decided to listen what he had to say. One of the things that really caught my attention about him is that he's not perfect. He failed he opened a franchise, and he actually closed down a few months later. And he was sitting on a $400,000 debt. But instead of filing for bankruptcy, he threw himself on work and started his online business and was able to pay his debt in 18 months. So to me, that's very impressive, and made me understand how much he knows, because at the time he had no experience and he was able to generate all that money. So now 10 years later, he is one of the most successful entrepreneurs out there. One of the things now talking about ENTRE, one of the things that I really like about ENTRE is not a one-size-fits-all kind of program. And I think that's very important, because we are all different people, right? We're all different. We come from different backgrounds. We have We come from different cultures. We have different experiences. We can be from different age groups. And I think that sometimes what is interesting to me is not interesting to you, for example, or what can work for you maybe doesn't work for me, because we just don't get excited about the same things, and we have different personalities. And so I think the way ENTRE works is it's not about fitting you in their mold. What they do is they offer you a few paths to choose from. So they put the paths on a table and say, okay, these are the 3 most lucrative paths out there today, online businesses that are they're there that you can use, that you can choose for you. And then you pick one of them, or you can pick 2 of them, or 3 of them. I myself, I only picked one because I thought that for me it would be easier to just focus on one for now and maybe in the future expand, but I chose to pick one. And I'm very happy with my choice. Another thing that I really like about ENTRE Institute is that you're not out there by yourself. So the way the program works is they offer the training, they offer a community support, and also coaching. So when I think about the past, about my past failures, I can really remember the times that I got completely stuck, and I just didn't want anybody I didn't have anybody to ask for help. So I got stuck, or sometimes I would just be investing my money in the wrong product, or investing my money advertising in the wrong spot, or creating a wrong ad that would not caught anybody's attention because I was a beginner. I didn't really know what I was doing. So with ENTRE, that doesn't happen because you have help. So if you get stuck, you can just ask for help and someone is going to unstuck you. So that makes something that to me in the past was impossible. It just became possible now. Being successful, having an online business, a successful online business, is not an impossible goal anymore. And the same thing that change can happen to you too. So I want to thank you for coming to the CEO Pathway channel again. I hope you enjoyed this review. So the next step now, if you were curious about ENTRE Institute, I just added a link below this video. If you want to check it out, it's going to take you directly to the ENTRE page where you're going to see a video from Jeff. And the next step would be really for you to join ENTRE if you think that it is for you. So with ENTRE Blueprint, you're going to learn about the 3 most lucrative online businesses models out there today. So I like what ENTRE offers because they work with you, they show you what is currently working, not businesses models that worked 10 years ago or 15 years ago. They show you what is currently working. So you're gonna learn from the best and learn from the current methods of generating income online, creating a successful online business. Alright, so thank you again for coming to my page. Thank you again for watching the review. I wish you all the best. Stay healthy and stay safe, and I hope to see you again. Alright, thank you. Bye.